Let me tell you a story that totally flipped my world upside down and forced me to question everything I thought I knew. It's gonna be a roller coaster. Funny, a little heartbreaking, and at times downright ridiculous. But hey, just hear me out. So, I met Maria about 7 years ago. Gorgeous, clever, with a killer sense of humor. You know the type. Basically, the perfect woman. We tied the knot just a year after meeting, and honestly, I felt like the luckiest guy alive. Oh, and by the way, my job's decent, promising even, but there's one little catch. Business trips. All the time. Like a week at home. 2 weeks on the road. At first, Maria would complain, like, "You're hardly ever around. It's like you're a ghost, not a husband." But you know how it is. Money talks. Once the flights, the getaways to Europe, and the expensive vacations started rolling in, she quickly softened up. In fact, she even started saying, "I really admire your work. You're doing all this for us." And I was doing my best, I'll admit. Then, one day, I came back from a business trip a day early. Wanted to surprise her, you know. Got some champagne and flowers along the way. Just like a scene from a rom-com. My colleague Danny had been teasing me earlier, like, "Man, you're a walking romance movie. All you need is a serenade under the window." He was laughing, but I wasn't bothered. I was all about this grand, heartfelt moment. So I'm driving along a forest road, and suddenly, out of nowhere, a moose. Big, strong and majestic, with horns, like in a nature documentary. I slowed down to take it all in. I thought, oh my God, Maria would love that. I had no idea that this moose was about to change everything. I drive up to the house, park the car, and from afar I notice a light in the bedroom window. She's at home, I think. Everything seems normal. I walk in and see her, Maria, smiling from ear to ear. "Did you get home early from work? Why didn't you tell me?" She's so sweet, so warm, it made my heart ache. I thought, here it is, happiness. So, in the end, I watched this video with a moose and, of course, rewound, deciding that I had just captured a cool moment from the life of wildlife. But, my God, it wasn't just a moose. When the video comes to an end, you see me parking at home, and then, out of nowhere, a guy in his underwear jumps out of the bedroom window, holding an armful of clothes. This guy jumps like a cat, almost losing his rhythm, and rushes into the bushes. I sat there, watching and thinking, no, that's impossible. I must have missed something. So I rewound the recording. No, it was just like that. The moose, then the parking lot, then the polka dot underwear and the sprint champion. The dude was a runner, yes, but his technique? Definitely questionable. I just sat there frozen, looking at the screen with a total blank in my head. My first reaction. I didn't even know what to think. I wanted to scream honestly, just scream at how absurd it all was. And then Maria walks in, looking all cheery, like everything's fine, and asks, "What's wrong with you? You look like you've seen a ghost." But I just stared at her, then back at the screen, and then she got it. You should have seen her face, like she didn't even try to act shocked. She just let out this big sigh and said, "I can explain." Explain? Explain what? I got up, didn't say a word, grabbed her suitcase from the closet, and placed it right in front of her. She started mumbling, trying to justify herself, but I was done listening. The only thing that came out was, You betrayed me. Now go." And she left. Just like that. I filed for divorce. Honestly, it was all over pretty quickly. No drama, no fights, no splitting up assets, no endless discussions. Maria seemed to understand the message loud and clear and didn't try to complicate things. As time went by, I kept asking myself, how did that even happen? I thought I was doing everything right, working hard, caring for her, loving her. But apparently that wasn't enough. Betrayal, man, it's a sneaky thing. It doesn't always come from where you expect it. Sometimes it comes from someone you'd never even think twice about. It made me rethink how I view life. I realized that family isn't just about nice words or living under one roof together. It's about trust, honesty, respect. It's about being real with each other. Now I live on my own work, travel, and you know what? Unhappy. Sure, there's still pain, but it's different now. I know what I want out of life, and I know what I expect from the people around me. So, fellas, if you ever catch your woman giving you that certain look that isn't meant for you, be careful. And for the love of all things, always check your DVR recordings. Who knows what kind of moose you'll find next time?